All right, so now we're gonna make the creamy tomato soup. First thing we're gonna do, creamy tomato soup, is it does come with a side of anchovy toast. So normally, if you're on this station, which is where the soup comes from, when you need to pick up the soup in the middle of the service, you're gonna call for the anchovy toast. Either the middle person or the grill person is probably gonna do the toast for you. You're welcome to go do it if you have time or if you're not gonna be getting in someone's way. But typically you can just call for it and they'll make it for you. I just wanted to kind of show you how to do the anchovy toast. There's a little anchovy butter on each side. Kind of smear that around, spread it around like that. And then we'll lay that on the grill to get some grill marks and let that toast out. So, and while that's working, we're gonna go ahead and start on our soup itself. We do heat all soups to order. We do not hold any hot soup at Prossimo. All soup should be kept cold and warmed up immediately when people order it. So, we're gonna take 12 ounces. This is a 4-ounce ladle. So we're gonna take 3 scoops. We're gonna put it in here like this. Now, this soup is sitting next to a bunch of other ingredients. In this case, we have a little piece of spinach in there. Spinach does not go in tomato soup. Please make sure you pick out any random things that might have ended up in your soup. So you have just a nice, beautiful, cold tomato soup. We're gonna lay that over here on the stove. And get that on, you can leave it on high as long as you're not planning on walking too far away. If you want it to go slower or you're not quite ready for it, you can turn it to low and you can let it run and take a little longer. In our case, we're gonna go as fast as we can just because we're always in a hurry around here, right? So we're gonna keep that up on high. And then it'll probably take about, I guess 3 or 4 minutes to warm up. So we will revisit that then.
Yep.
All right, so here we are. We'll do about 3 or 4 minutes. We've got this soup. It is completely boiling. So at this point, if you're ready to serve it, go ahead and serve it. If you're not ready to serve it, you want to go ahead and turn the heat off and then let it sit until the guests are ready for this soup that they've ordered. And in our case, we're going to go ahead and serve it. We do want to make sure that it is boiling throughout, which I did do. It is still actually bubbling on the edge, but it did come up all the way up to a boil in the center. That's what we're going for. Now that we've got that done, lift it up using a towel. We're going to come right over here. We're going to dump that in. And if you heat up too much, it's okay not to use it all. You can put the rest back in the container over there and use it on your next soup. In my case, we did about the right amount. But if you accidentally heat up too much, or if you're doing a big batch and you just accidentally had too much, it's okay to not use it all, as long as it looks pretty. You can see right here, we have about a 1/2 inch of lip. Do not fill the soup to the rim. Leave about a 1/2 inch of lip on there. It will be more beneficial for the guests. It's also the correct amount of soup. Next thing we're gonna do is check on our bread. Nice and toasty. We've got one side toasted. We're gonna go ahead and toast the other side. Luckily this soup was boiling, so it will stay hot for quite some time. We'll lay that over here on here. And then there's one garnish on this soup, which is going to be the basil oil. And you're just gonna kind of do just a nice little hefty pattern of basil oil across the top there. Now we'll go back to our toast. See, we've got our toast here, all ready to go. Pull it off the heat, it is hot. And then we're going to get a knife, which is probably right here. And we're gonna cut that, just like that. Now, the trick is to make room for this. So we're gonna push that up just a touch. And we're gonna lay this soup toast on either side like that. And that is how the tomato soup is served.